Today for breakfast we're going to make some waffles. They're on the healthier side. I'm gonna still use the white flour for them, but still on the healthier side because less sugar. My kids love them in the morning. First thing, what you're gonna do is we have to separate yolks from the whites. So in the smaller bowl, we're going to put the whites and we're gonna mix them separately. How do you separate them? Like this. So you use the halves of the eggshell as little containers, and that's it. And you put the yolk here, like so. And we need 4 eggs. 4 eggs, like this. I think I dropped a shell there. I'm gonna take it out in a second. Okay, the last one, almost done with this part, like this. And the reason we do that is it's gonna make the waffles fluffy. Okay, we're done with this part. Okay, so we just put the eggs into our bowls. One thing that we need to do is, before we start mixing anything else, right, we need to turn on the waffle maker. I have the Cuisinart, if I pronounce this correctly. It's really old, but it's been working really nice. So I'm gonna turn it on, and what I do is I just plug this in, and it will start warming up. We need to be really warm, really hot when we start, and it's gonna beep, and there's like a timer there. So currently my timer is set for 4 minutes, and it's gonna warm up. So while this waffle maker is warming up, we're gonna continue with our ingredients. We have separated our eggs like this. So we have the egg whites and the yolks here. This one we put aside. We will not add anything here. We're gonna work with this bigger bowl. What we are gonna add next is a little bit of salt. I put about half a teaspoon, like tiny, a little bit. And then what we're gonna do next is add some vanilla extract, just for the smell. A little bit, maybe 1 teaspoon. I think 1 teaspoon is plenty. Next, we're gonna need some sugar. Okay, the sugar part is to your taste, because I don't like to eat sugar at all. So, and this is for my kids. They do like sugar. In this case, I'm gonna put maybe 2 tablespoons. I know that original recipe that I actually used as a reference called for like 6 tablespoons. In my case, I'll put maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons, because sugar is not really good for you. So like I have tiny spoons like this, and I'll put a little bit. So this is that. Again, if you like it sweeter, feel free to put some more. Then we pour milk, 3 cups of milk, like this. I'm using whole milk, just regular milk. 2 and 3. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do is we are going to put some sugar. I'm actually, for this recipe, I'm using 2 different kinds of sugar. So yes, I'm using white flour. Oh, sorry, flour. Not sugar, but flour. So, and then again, I don't measure them, to be honest. So I usually look how it looks in terms of the density, right? So, okay, let's try to measure this time. It was 1.5, maybe 2 cups, 3 cups. 3 cups. Let's start with that. And then I'm going to add 1 more, but this is whole wheat, whole grain, because to make them at least a little bit healthier, like this. And let's start mixing. And as we mix, we're going to figure out if we need more. Okay guys, now we start mixing, and first with clean mixer we're gonna mix the egg whites. We need to beat them into very dense foam. So it's gonna you should mix the egg whites on a really high setting, the highest you have. So, can you please take a look at how it, you can see how dense it is, right? The foam, very dense foam. It looks like this. So, this one is ready. Let's mix the other one. This one we're gonna mix on a lower setting. Okay, now we have mixed the second bowl, the main one, and we're gonna mix them together. So, carefully place the foam in here, and on a low setting mix everything together like this. It looks like a cloud. By the way, the original amount of flour was perfect, so the amount that we put there was, exactly what we needed there. And it has to be just a consistent mass. Okay, now we're done mixing everything, and everything is ready. So what we're gonna do next is take a mug, any mug, and put some oil. I mean, in this case I'm gonna use extra virgin olive oil, or for example avocado oil works as well, or a mix of avocado and olive oil works perfectly, or whatever oil you'd like. We usually use for high heat. Avocado is the best, I think. Then what we're gonna do is, let's take open up our waffle maker and put some, we're gonna use like a little brush, silicone brush, to apply the oil. It's really handy. The silicone brush is like a game changer for me. Always use it. And put it aside. Then take a look at the consistency, at the structure, whatever that term is, of our batter. It's supposed to be pretty dense, as you can see. So this is what you need. When you're working on your mixing together ingredients, remember how it looks like, right? So it's pretty dense, like this. Okay, what we're gonna do next is pour some of this batter on top, slowly like this. Next is a little more, and spread it like so. It has to be like a little bit higher than the level of the waffle maker itself, like this. Then you close it and you twist it. Then do the same thing for the second waffle. Okay, so my waffle maker just beeped, which means that the first waffle is ready. And just to reiterate, right now I have it set to 4 minutes. So it's like telling you on its own that everything is ready, and the little green light appears. So in this case, the waffle is ready. We're gonna take it, and there is a little hack here. So if you put the waffle on the plate, it's going to become soggy. To avoid that, what I found was you actually can stack them in your oven like this, on the rack, and just you can keep it open, by the way. So this way they're not going to be soggy. Just stack them, not stack, but lay them flat on the rack until your kids are gonna be ready to eat them. Mine are still asleep, so I'm gonna keep them there until the kids come down and start their breakfast. Okay, so I just placed my first waffle in the oven. And by the way, if you want to keep them warm, you can warm up the oven to, like, I don't know, 115 degrees maybe, or something, like very low temperature there. But I don't do that usually. So this is, there goes our next waffle. And we're doing exact same thing. We place, we put the oil first, and then we pour some batter on top like this and spread it so that we don't have any holes. Like this, and then close and twist. And then the next one is actually ready as well, because you heard how it beeped, right? So this is the second waffle. It's ready, and we're gonna send it to the oven, into the oven as well, and do the same thing here over and over until everything is ready. Okay guys, if you want to make your waffles pretty, look pretty, what you're gonna do, this is just an idea, sky's the limit here, but you can take like a little thing here and tool for like tea, right? And then you can use, I'm just using powdered sugar. Powdered sugar, you can find it at any store, and you sift through like this. Looks like snow to me. And what you're gonna do next is you can use honey, or in this case I'm gonna use whipped cream, and put some in the middle like this to make it pretty. And then add some blueberries or any berries that you like, like this. And, you know, maybe like a little bit on the side. And this is our pretty, yummy waffles ready to go.